Thank you so much, Boston. Because of you, tonight, the champ is here!
Feeling like Gresham, yes. One time for the sickos. I'm all elite with the game from the get-go. Ain't full of no stardust, I'm a real nightmare, bruh. You can meet me at the crossroads. Business is booming, I feel like the hearse in the kid, and they tell me don't hurt anybody. I'm way too fly like Kevin, I could do this all night. Step back, it's a private party, I'm more dirty than dumb with the way I live. No saint like Ricky with the vibes I give. Looking at my watch, it's about that time. When I hit them with the toodles, it's a lot like Tiff. Might as well call me Tony. They don't even know that I'm timeless. AJ Francis, all I really know is first class. $1 million man, too priceless. You ain't even over. Shout out to my dogs like Bron. Baby, I'm a limit breaker. You're just a death rider. Can't rest in peace. I saved that for the Undertaker. Proceed with caution, but you ain't Naomi. Can't book the team. Your name must be Tony. IWC say you got to go. I like Jermaine and Gresh. Run it. Let's start the show. Cool kids step to the front. Cool kids. Too sweet sign for the click. Gotta get the people what they want. Gotta get eradicate quick. Yeah, I'm like Seth with the outfits. Coming in hot too live on your outlets. Running these streets like the prophets. Thank God for the new day. Can't stop it. Jay Uso with the yeet. Eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. Whole new swag with the price on the tag like Javon on the young OG. Better recognize on the mouthpiece. See the power level gotta increase. Bringing content on the daily. Feeling like Gresham Unleashed.
Greetings and salutations, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, non-binary pals, baby mamas, baby daddies, and everybody in between. Welcome back to the Gresham Unleashed podcast. This is episode 141 of the show that brings you the good vibes to the best of our abilities. Joining you as always is the voice that does the most, the purveyor of mischief, Gresh. And joining me as always is my guy representing the familia as well as Sucio Boys Sports and Sucio Sports in general. He's none other than the giant of the familia, El Gigante Negro, Jermaine. What's up, brother? I almost did something different, but I was like, hey, let me correct myself live and in direct color. Pun intended. El Gigante Negro.
El Gigante Negro reporting live. We in the building.
Live and direct in living color.
Bro, it's just another good day.
Just another day in the life. You know, John Cena's one of his rap songs because he's a rapper.
Oh shit, that was on that album, huh?
Mm-hmm. Just another day in the life.
That was on that album. Okay, bet.
It's on the record. I'm like, all right, bro.
Like, you need to relax.
No, it's funny because I still be having some people hit me up. They're like, how did we let John Cena get away with being a rapper and a white man? I'm like, bro, well, he's entertaining and he's actually good at it. So same way y'all let Eminem get away with it.
Wait, here's the thing. Okay, I like Eminem.
That's what I'm saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, if he's good,
John Cena
entertaining.
He was that. He fit a bill.
Mm-hmm.
And then you also have to understand, like, the platform that he was coming from. He was coming from a platform of being popular as a wrestler and being WWE champion and everything. So he had a certain level of fame before he decided to, like, say, okay, I'm going to do this. It wasn't like he was trying to do this all his life, his whole career, and he finally broke through. He was at a certain level already, so he had a leg up.
Yeah, and he didn't want to get fired. So, like, if he didn't rap, that brother would have been gone. That brother would have been in TNA.
It's very well possible that could have been.
Or he probably would not have been in the industry at all. So they say he was on the top block. So
yeah, who knows? Like, he could have found a way to make it work. He could not have, whatever it was, but props to him for, sticking his neck out there and taking advantage of the opportunity.
Just another day in the life. Cause a bad man. In my hand, I'm a bad man. Living in the fight, in my hand, I'm a bad man. Living in the streets, in my life, I'm a bad man. I'm a bad man. In my hands, I'm a bad man.
I am dying that you actually remember the words and everything, bro. Like, I barely remembered that song.
I'm not gonna hold you. That song's in my gym playlist. That one song. Bad
Oh,
man.
real?
Yeah, like I don't listen to My Time Is Now because I've heard it enough. But yeah, Batman. That's actually it's like when you're in the middle of a pump or you're trying to like one up your reps on the triceps or the biceps. Throw that on. It's like because he starts off the car. Hey, Chaos, they should have left us in the vault, man. They ain't ready for this. Y'all don't want none of this. Y'all want none of this. I'm a bad man. Ain't admitting the street. I'm like, I bet. have a hoodie on and you put the hoodie over your head and you just go in, just zone out. And then, bro, it works. It works. Like I can't props where it's due. Props where it's due. And might as well go right into it and give props to John Cena. Where it's due, but by becoming Grand Slam Cena.
Hey man, props to him. Props to WWE for pulling the trigger on something like this late in the game.
He has 3 appearances left.
Props for Dominic for maintaining the way he did, so that way it could be a thing. So it's not just like a random one-off type of thing. It was at least something somewhat significant because Dom had the title since Mania. And he's one of the most beloved / hated characters there is in wrestling, period. So props to Dom for holding on to that title to make this a little bit bigger of a moment than what it normally would have been. But props to John Cena for finally hitting the Grand Slam on his way out the door.
What's your thought? What's your unfiltered thoughts on this? Like our usual P's and Q's aside. What's your thoughts on this?
I think it was kind of corny to let Cena win the title like that. It's basically like you're token out of the door. We're going to make you the 17-time champ so we can call you the greatest of all time and all of that, cement that legacy, break that quote-unquote record of 16. Then giving him the Grand Slam, and he only got 3 appearances left, so we know like either he going to vacate the title and retire with it, or he going to drop the title to somebody. So he going to lose this title.
Oh, yeah.
How is he going to lose his title? So it's like, he on his way out the door. Like, it's like, oh, by the way, one more gift. Like, come on, man. I just hope whatever they do, it means something and it at least springboards whoever's career.
Because I've seen some people suggest that he drops it back to Dom at Survivor Series because that's in San Diego. But I'm like, wouldn't that kind of be
Bro, they about to go Ray Dominic.
Oh no, I'm talking about me. I see that. But I'm saying, I'm like, for those who saying he should drop it back, I'm like, been there, done that. I feel like,
for what? What does that do for Cena on his way out? Outside of, okay, you got this checked off your list. What does that do for Dominic? Like, honestly,
right?
What you dropped it and you get it right back? Like, okay, cool. Cena's already preoccupied with whoever is going to win this tournament in his last match. And you know how he is. You know what an egomaniac he is. He wants to make sure this last match is going to be something. So what better way to do it than to be like, okay, well, I'm going to go out, and if I lose this title, I'm going to retire. He can't even do that because all of this is already planned out. So we already know his definitive end date is December 13th. He's out.
Yeah, they market it. They market. It's literally John Cena's last. This whole tournament is the last time is now. Literally, we know you're going.
Year basically of us knowing that is the last day, the last match, the last whatever with Cena. How does this help?
Let's look at the field that's advanced so far. So far, we have Rusev that advanced, as well as Sheamus. Do you feel like they go to the Sheamus route to kind of go from a token to token? Like say, hey, you've never won the Intercontinental Championship. Here's the guy you beat to win your first WWE Championship in 2009 on a silver platter. Put him out on his back and start your reign that way. Or do they go the route of, hey, someone up and coming? Because we still have A couple of matches that were just confirmed. We have Gunther versus Javon Evans. Rest in peace to Javon's chest. Because Gunther's about to chop that shit.
Bruh.
He about to chop that shit and turn him into Kofi 2.0 with chest wise. And we also have Solo Sikoa versus a mystery opponent, as well as LA Knight versus a mystery opponent. I believe there's one more match I'm missing for SmackDown. Oh, Jey Uso versus The Miz.
I think these mystery opponents are going to be. One of them has to be Joe Hendry.
Shout out to Dre. Why not have Cena still win on top and they have a tournament for the IC title? I doubt they have back-to-back tournaments like that. That's the only thing.
Yeah,
because this is a tournament.
I don't think they're gonna do that. I think this was just a way to like add a little spice or something on his way out the door to give him that Grand Slam champion and to make that last match kind of mean something besides just retiring John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
I think that basically is what this is about. And that's how they're going to do it. And to me, if you follow Cena's career and how he loves the business and wants to give back to the business, I think whatever they present him with for that last match, he's going to go along with, whether it's put over somebody young and upcoming or help further establish somebody that they're trying to establish. I think either way that they go, he's going to go with it because he's going to see the positive in it and he's on his way out the door. I know he's very legacy conscious and mindful about his legacy and what he leaves behind. So as long as they present him with a solid option either way, he gonna ride with it. It's just really the court of public opinion that's going to determine how well it went over, is what I really think. Because I think in the audience that night in the actual arena, it's going to go over well no matter what happens, if Cena wins or if he loses. Because we already know if he wins, he's going to go out on top, people are going to go crazy.
Mm-hmm.
If he loses, knowing Cena, that's his retirement match, he wants to go out, he's going to give the speech and all of that bullshit, fine speech. He's going to, he's going to uplift whoever that person is, raise their hand and cheer for this person and their blah, 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 blah. He's going to do all that type of stuff because that's just who John Cena is as a character. So I just feel like, I don't know, man. This whole last run has been kind of awkward. From the very beginning to now, it's all been kind of awkward.
Oh yeah, the entire thing just feels, I don't know. It's like the heel turn felt more of a moment and a waste of time than them having something concrete in plan. Because like I said, I think I've said it on here and or the enemies, whichever one I've said it. Like I talk a lot, so sometimes they blend together. But when he was being an asshole during the Punk feud, that should have been the Cena the entire time. If they were going to go the heel route, instead of going the you people. Like, bro, like you people turned on me, acting like they haven't been cheering this man since 2021.
Bruh,
that man had one of the loudest pops when he returned in 2021. So what are we talking about? You people turned on me.
Like, bruh, who you trying to convince? You or you trying to convince us? You sound like you're trying to convince yourself more than you trying to convince us.
Right. I'm like, yo, they haven't booed you since 2018, 2019. And the reason why they booed you then is because you was trying to put big dog Roman Reigns over. And he hated that shit.
No, and wait, and let's be 100% real. Like we like to say here, we watched the show, bro. You can't fool us. Like we know what really happened. Like, come on, stop insulting our intelligence, Jonathan.
Jonathan Felix.
Exactly.
Nah, yeah, I'm saying like that was a waste. Like I wouldn't even say it was a waste of time. It was an impactful moment. Like we genuinely popped for it. Mm-hmm. The follow up was just like, yo, what are y'all doing?
It didn't land the way I thought it would. Like when he first turned heel that night at Elimination Chamber, I had really high hopes for it. And I think them first few promos and stuff and the way he was talking, like the first promo, I was like, I'll give him a pass because it's John Cena.
Mm-hmm.
But them next couple of promos and appearances and stuff, I was just like, come on, dog. Like, you sound like you had this memorized from like 2012, 2011 or so, 2010-ish.
Yeah,
In that
2012,
period.
Embrace the Hate.
Yeah, like you sound like you had this in the bags like 13 years ago or whatever, bro. Like, can you give me some 2025 hate in my heart, John Cena? I don't want to hear what John Cena was going to say over 10 years ago. That time is gone.
Yeah.
This time is now.
Yeah, the heel turn proved that the material was extremely dated as far as promo wise. So I understand. So I can understand a lot of people's plight saying, yo, why would y'all waste his retirement tour on that heel turn? And then the way that they turned him bad, babyface, it was like, you know what? I was having a bad day. Psych.
Bro, it was like Cody Rhodes went out there.
Whooped his ass.
Everybody's had this conversation with a friend before. You got to put a friend in check sometimes. You know, if you're a real fucking friend, you've had a friend that you've had to set back in line, set straight, get them whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
It was like Cody went out there and was like, hey, bro, look here, big dog. Like, you my big homie. I used to drive you around everything. Now, I'm one of the big homies. And you still big homie. But big homie to big homie, like, you tripping. You tripping. And Cena was like, you know what? You
my
right.
bad.
You right.
I apologize. My outburst.
He pulled the R-Truth. My bad.
My bad.
This one on me, y'all. This on me. I would have felt it would have been better if he would have went full R-Truth.
Just forgot that it happened?
Bro, if he would have went Jay Cena, like the whole opposite of R-Truth, but pretending to be R-Truth, saying, my bad, I'm tripping, this one on me, that would have been even funnier.
Yeah.
But I mean, hey, at least we got a good match at SummerSlam.
Better than that WrestleMania match. And that was another
it didn't take much.
It didn't take much. And then that was another thing too. Like shout out to his pops, because I don't really listen to John Cena Sr. Mm-hmm. But I think I read somewhere or somebody was talking about it where he was like, yo, the reason why it flopped was because the key players weren't there. The Rock wasn't there. Travis Scott weren't there. They fell out. So it was like, of course it wasn't going to work, because the closing shot was literally The Rock, John Cena, and Travis Scott. Mm-hmm. And then The Rock disappeared. And then we got that final shot of Travis Scott helping John Cena win after walking to the ring for like a millennia. And then he fell out. So it was like they had no choice but to reverse, like, you know what, my bad.
Hey man, I baked cookies and the rest of the cookie dough expired before Travis Scott got to the ring for Mania. Mm-hmm. Like, I had to renew my driver's license, I had to pay my property taxes, and I had to renew my Peacock membership and ESPN before Travis Scott got to the ring.
Yep.
But nah, man, like, I'm overall, like, this whole last run, it has been awkward and everything, but it's still like, we still gonna celebrate it because it's Cena. And so when they have little moments like this where they like have an impromptu Intercontinental title match and he just so happens to win the Intercontinental title, which just so happens to be the only title that's preventing him from being a Grand Slam champion, and he's only got 3 appearances left, like you said, and one of them for sure we know is December 13th in DC. Mm-hmm. One is in New York next week for Monday Night Raw, and one other one probably Survivor. Exactly. So we got New York for Raw, San Diego for Survivor Series, DC for the last match. Like, what does he have another match before the last match?
If they don't book him for a match of Survivor Series, then he's dropping that title December 13th.
It's like, yeah, it's like 9 times out of 10 next week or Monday, or I should say on Raw, whatever. It would have to be there, I would think.
Mm-hmm.
I think it would have to be there because he wanted to wrestle in front of Boston one last time. MSG New York City is like another major deal.
Mm-hmm.
I could see them like Survivor Series. He just comes out, waves or something like that. Like, or for example, if the finals of the tournament is going to be at Survivor Series, he comes out and makes an appearance, cuts a promo, fine speeches, whoever it is, and then they get on the road to promoting the last match. I don't know. I'm just saying, like, this whole IC title run thing, it could have been done better.
Yeah, because Triple H got to be the center of attention.
I just wish that they could have done better with this. I don't even mind Triple H coming out there or whatever.
I just laugh.
So
I said,
it's
of
like,
course.
Here's the funny part about people having issues with Triple H coming out and making appearances or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He comes out far less than what Vince did.
This is true because Vince was a whole ass character.
I'm just saying, like, Triple H at least like was like, hey, listen, I'll just come out for certain shit, whatever. I prefer to stay behind the scenes now. I mean, I don't understand the issue with him making that appearance or whatever. Like he comes out, he be out there for a little while and he say some shit, get the crowd hyped up or whatever. Like that's for entertainment purposes. That's for a ratings pop. That's for the crowd that's on hand. Let's try to maximize and make this moment as big as we can do it. So it to me, I think a lot of the times people choose to have an issue with certain things and they make up reasons to complain about certain things. Exactly. It's the same goes for freaking Tony Khan for AEW because the same thing happens over there. To a certain extent, the same thing happens at certain other promotions and whatnot. People always, why is this? Why is this? Why did this happen? Why did that happen? Blah 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 blah. Like, come on, man. Like, I hear people sometimes even arguing about certain like popular indie wrestlers and promotions and stuff like that. Like, why did they do this? They should this should happen.
The only time you catch me saying why is this happening is if a death match is shown to me and someone smashes a light tube on their head and then they drop into 3 plates of glass stacked on chairs that's stacked under on top of a barbed wire bed. That's the only time you catch me saying, but why?
And under those circumstances, we know, okay, it's a death match. They're trying to make this as dramatically, gruesomely violent as possible. But it's like certain other stuff. I don't know, bro. I don't understand sometimes people's frustrations with certain things that they see in wrestling and that they voice these frustrations about. Because I'm like, there's far more frustrating things that I can complain about the product than why is Triple H making this appearance right now.
Speaking of why Triple H does things, why is Triple H making Nikki Bella and Stephanie Vaquer a thing?
Because
are you moved by this? Are you moved by this, my brother? Are you moved by this?
The only thing I'm moved by is if Nikki Bella understands that I'm also single and she's also single, so we both single and we can mingle. You feel me?
You guys should join Christian Mingle.
Listen, Stephanie Vaquer, she's with Miles Bourne. Like, baby, listen, I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. That man can't even hear when you're in the throes of passion. At least I will hear respond to your body. That's all I'm gonna say. I bequeath my time.
What?
I knew I was about to get something. Nah,
What?
man, but for real though, like it's like you always use a star, a throwback, Hall of Famer, legend, whatever you want to call them. You always can use them to prop up somebody that you're trying to put in a certain position. Beating somebody like a Nikki Bella has a certain connotation to it. Nikki Bella needs to make that child. Hey, yo.
She did get the short end of the stick of that divorce.
Yeah, she did, but I mean, it's her fault. Like, you put yourself in that position, it is what it is. But what I will say is, Nikki Bella's not winning that title. This is clearly to help vault Stephanie Vaquer into a different level by beating a legend, a Hall of Famer. Because if you see how quickly she's risen through the ranks since she signed to now,
Mm-hmm.
she ain't even been there a year yet.
Nope.
And she's already like, Raw Women's Champion. And so to me, when I saw them put that belt on her, it spoke volumes because you're the women's champion on Raw, which is on Netflix, which is paying WWE stupid money right now for their streaming rights. So in order for you to hold the top women's title on that particular brand, it means something. Like the way the company views you. And you haven't even been there a year yet. So when we see something happen like with Nikki Bella turning on her like that, that's telling me we're bringing this woman in. We got her signed to a full-time deal, but she's on limited dates. The limited dates that we're going to use her for is going to help to build you up. Because what does this do for Nikki Bella's career? How much further can she advance her legendary status already? She's already been there for a while. She's already won titles, longest reigning Divas champion, Hall of Famer, and all that shit. What else can she do to further? Does this help? How does this help her legacy or her career or anything else? It really doesn't. It's not really going to move the needle that much. This is clearly for Stephanie Vaquer.
This is true. I'm not. I did bust out laughing when she clocked her and then took that red shirt off and she revealed the exact same one with the black. I was like, that always get a laugh out of me. I don't know why. I'm like, girl, what are you doing? But nah, if this doesn't go down at Survivor Series, I definitely see it going down at on an episode of Raw, and they're gonna knock this out and move Stephanie on to something else, because I don't see this being a long-term feud. This probably be like, I could see maybe 2 matches, and that's just me being generous. Like, I'm pretty sure the first match is going to probably end in some type of fuck finish. Nikki's going to complain. They're going to get a rematch, probably add a stipulation to it, and then Steph's going to dominate and be done. Or they can just have Stephanie win flat out and just move Nikki on by her business.
Either way, bro, I see this as a win for Stephanie, just because if they put you in that position and they see you that highly to give you that title and then to put you in feuds with people like this, that shows me that they not only trust you, because they probably paying Nikki Bella a pretty penny.
Yeah.
They're not going to want to put her in the ring with somebody who may hurt her. Especially her coming off having neck surgery and neck injuries and stuff like that. So you're in this position with this title. You're having these top feuds and stuff, and then they put you against a legend. Like, come on, man. Like, they're clearly giving her the ball to run with it. She was doing media the other day where I saw her take a picture with some professional sports team mascot that was holding her like a baby.
Well, yeah, I saw that.
Like, yeah, exactly. I was definitely jealous. But no, like I just see this as one of those like next step goal point, you know, in the sense of a career arc type of moments for Stephanie Vaquer. Like this is gonna help establish her in this title reign and everything as, you know, a main event star here moving forward. And it's up for her to pick up the ball and run with it, which she's seemingly like she's doing so far. I just want to see how they play it, you know, and how they move forward from here. Because, like you said, it's going to be at least probably two matches. It's going to be at least, it should be at least two matches.
Should be.
First match, some kind of fuck around finish. Next match, more definitive finish.
Mm-hmm. Kind of similar to what they're doing with Becky and Maxine.
Right. Right. You have a storyline, you let it play out. You know, one match, you get a funky finish. Like the first match, Becky won or whatever. Next match, Maxine won on a count out or whatever. Then this third match or whatever, I think Maxine should win, actually take the title off Becky. Maybe have one more match, a rematch after that or something like that. Or shit, have it to where Becky is like pissed off and she goes crazy and written off TV for a little while. She go home and commiserate with her husband and then she decides to come back. I don't know. But I mean, in that storyline, I need to see Maxine take the title off of Becky and then at least Becky go away for a while or Becky try to immediately challenge her for a rematch in some sort of way.
Oh, yeah. And lose again. Kind of similar to what, remember when Jeff Hardy fell off the wagon in 2011 and came back and feuded with Jeff Jarrett in TNA?
Okay, so like I said, I've been trying to catch up on old school TNA. I do remember him falling off the wagon, and I do remember him trying to come back. I just can't remember who he was going up against and feuding with when he came back.
He came back and feuded with Immortal, the group that he was in. Okay. So he came back a babyface. So they had, I think it was either not Victory Road. I think it was either Final Resolution or Genesis, where they had Jeff Hardy beat Jeff Jarrett 3 times in one night. So basically, wait,
bro, wait, time out.
I
don't mean to interrupt and pause the show like this, but they had 3 times in one night.
I'm trying to remember which episode. Yeah, I think it was Jeff Hardy versus Jeff Jarrett in 2012. Which
fucking kidding me? You got to be kidding me.
He said, "You got to be, you son of a bitch." So it was
you raggedy. Bro, I'm sitting here. I'm looking for the damn TNA channel on the Fire Stick right now. I know I got it on my other TV, but I think I got it on this one too. I need to go find that.
Oh, so they faced each other at Final Resolution, and then they had another one. I think it was but yeah, it was like he beat him, like it was Turning Point. Yep, Turning Point. Like it was like they had Jeff Hardy beat him in like 30 seconds. Then Jeff Jarrett demanded a rematch, and then they had a great match. And then Jeff Hardy beat him in a roll-up.
You said Turning Point 2011?
Yeah.
I'm about to look this shit up right now. Okay, cool.
You like, hold on now. He did what? His flabbers was definitely gassed.
Bro, they only show like one match.
Yeah, because it was literally all within one match.
What the fuck?
Like he kept beating them back to back to the point where Jeff Hardy just left because he got tired of beating him.
Say, bro, I'm about to look this shit up.
And then they had a final match at Final Resolution in a steel cage match.
Bro, I swear, bro, I got to watch this. If I don't watch nothing else, I just need to watch that.
It was he either beat him 2 or 3 times, but it was like literally back to back.
Bro, that shit is crazy, bro. Shout out to DJ because I know DJ is another person that was watching TNA at that time. That I know it was you, it was DJ, Sierra, and I'm trying to think of who else that I've been asking questions about the last like year or so.
Funny thing about DJ is, man, that man was checking out immediately because he was interested in the Jeff Hardy heel turn, and then it just became another Hogan dick riding contest, and he was just like, "Yeah, I'm done."
Bruh, that whole period, everybody keeps telling me it was like this crazy shit going on with TNA because it was like it was either you guys shit that was really good or it was fucking awful with that whole
There was no in
Eric
between.
Bischoff, Hogan era or whatever.
It was
that y'all
either
be talking
0 or
about?
100. It was either 100% ass or
bruh.
100% great. Like it was
That's-
no middle ground.
I shit you not, consistently, everybody that I talk to about old school TNA says the exact same thing about that period of time. It was either really good or it was fucking awful. No in between. All of y'all say the same thing.
None. But the middle ground, like outside of the women shifting gear, so outside of that, we have War Games. And I feel nothing.
Bruh.
They used 2 segments to set up the 2 War Games match. You got the Vision and Logan Paul versus Jey Uso, CM Punk, and Cody Rhodes.
And wait,
for the
if
men.
you're gonna make this a 3-on-3, this could be a 20-minute war game match.
I
It ain't gonna
mean,
be one of
I
them
won't be
30,
surprised if they add
45
a fourth
classics.
one. I won't be surprised if they add a 4th one.
I'm
Because
I'm like, oh, okay, cool. To me, that match would have been better off as a Survivor Series match.
Yeah.
Winning team gets to say whether or not the losing team gets title shots or some shit.
Something.
Like, but to make it a 3-on-3 War Games match is just like, what?
Have they done a 3-on-3 in WCW?
Bro, it's always been 4-on-4, 5-on-5.
No, okay. No, I was just curious. I know they've done 3 versus 3 versus 3 in NXT.
I don't even remember that one.
That was AOP and Roderick Strong versus Undisputed Era versus Sanity. Eric Young's group.
Okay. Yeah, I don't remember that one.
That was like 2004, 15? 15?
You sure it was that long ago?
15 or 17, I think.
Damn.
Let me see. I'm finna pull it. I'm gonna do it now.
Time ago.
Yeah, that was Takeover War Games. That was what year was this? NXT Takeover War Games. That was 2017. Yep.
Bro, that is insane because I swear I had not realized it had been that long. That's wild.
Yeah.
But nah, I'm not like it hasn't really registered yet. The Survivor Series used to be one of my favorite pay-per-views. But Survivor Series has been real hit or miss. I would say the last really, really good one. Well, outside of like the one where Punk debuted, last year was pretty entertaining. Like the last couple years have been pretty entertaining. But before that, the last good one was when you had NXT versus Raw versus SmackDown.
2019.
You had the whole Keith Lee Roman Reigns finish. Like that was, to me, that was like the last good one.
I can see that because because that was like peak brand versus brand, and then after that, everything was just on autopilot because of the pandemic, and you just like, all right, y'all got it.
Yep.
And then pandemic hit, and then it was like brand versus brand into like what, 2022?
Yeah, I think 22 was the last one. Yeah.
Yeah, 22 was the first War Games because that was when Roman was undisputed.
Yeah. I think that's when it started to make a turn.
Yeah.
And I think 23. No, wait. 22 was the one where Sammy finally got accepted by Jay.
Yeah.
That's when it started to turn right there.
Yep. And then 23 was Punk's return.
Mm-hmm. So 22 is when it finally like went back to going like, okay. So and before 19,
last year was Bloodline versus Bloodline.
Yeah, I think before that 18, 19, whatever, the NXT, I think before that, it may have been like the Dolph Ziggler one where Sting came back.
2014?
I think that was the last one before. Like I said, it'll like one will pop off and then you'll have like 2 or 3 in a row that's shit. Then you had like 19 and then, pandemic year after pandemic was shit. And you had 22, 23, 24.
Oh yeah,
because look like it's about to be shit.
because 2014 was Sting's debut. 2015 was Undertaker anniversary, and also them crowning the new world champion because Rollins got injured. And then 16 was the Brock versus Goldberg squash match. And that was the one they reintroduced the brand versus brand supremacy with like AJ Styles, Shane McMahon, Dean Ambrose, and all them. And then 2017 was Brock versus AJ, and 2018 was Brock versus Bryan. And then 2019 was the NXT one. So the last few years for me, it was like, okay, these are solid, but it's time to something different. I think the pandemic was when I really was like, all right, yeah, it's time to switch it up. Because they have this thing where the brands versus brand supremacy will work when they give a shit about the brand split.
Mm-hmm.
So this brand split is not, nobody cares.
Bro, it's like the brand split would be better if you kept them separate and you kept them interesting. But you keep cross-pollinating, making trades and making moves, free agency, whatever the hell you want to call it, back and forth. And people just vibing between shows like it's nothing, to where it doesn't mean anything anymore.
Yeah.
Especially when you get the WWE champion on Raw and the World Heavyweight champion on SmackDown, it's like, why the hell do we even have separate champions?
Why did y'all create that consolation prize if you're gonna keep having the undisputed champion?
Can we consolidate belts and just say fuck it? We just got one main title for each division.
Shit. At this point.
But I mean,
at this point,
I get it. You got TV bosses and TV contracts to be beholden to and whatnot. I really get it. But at least make the shit mean something. And if somebody is moving across brands, make it make sense. Don't make it to where it's like this complicated thing and you're trying to keep track of it. You can't really keep track of it because it don't make no sense. And then it makes people question other things. It's like if you looking for a crib to stay at, right? And the first couple of pictures you see online is shitty, you're not gonna look at the rest of the pictures. You ain't even gonna look at the price of the crib or whatever. You're gonna be like, nah, I can't do this.
I ain't trying to get no rats.
Exactly. So it's like you have to make stuff appealing to start with, or else nobody's gonna look into it. Nobody's gonna want to stick around and stay around. So I don't know what they got to do, but they got to do something different about this stuff, man, because it has to get better at some point. It has to be like, if you're going
Let's
to do
call
the
a spade a
brand,
spade. The writers are ass.
well, are the writers ass or are they being handcuffed?
No, it's Road Dogg. They're ass.
But listen, he's not the only one. He's just like one of the. Isn't he like one of the heads of creative or some shit?
Yeah.
Like, for SmackDown.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. There's checks and balances in place. He's not the only one who's in charge of writing the fucking show.
Okay. So Road Dogg and Triple H are ass. Yeah. I give me names and I'm gonna line them all up. Everybody who's on that road, line them all up. And I will call every single one of them ass.
From what I understand, they have like a it's like a bunch of them. It's like a committee, basically. Like they have writers, and then you got the head of creative, and
oh yeah, I saw WWE on Real.
Yeah, So it's like it's a bunch of them that we got to point the finger at and call out for this bullshit. But I'm not gonna lie, this match,
the women's war game,
I'm actually more interested, bro. I don't know why, but the women been keeping us more entertained than the men again.
Well,
I'm just saying it ain't a sexual attraction thing either. They just been more entertaining. I
had a feeling Rhea was gonna come back with that face mask because she broke her nose in Japan.
And see, I had even forgot about her breaking her nose and stuff. So when she came back with him, I'm like, what the fuck happened? Oh, I forgot she did break her nose, huh? That's right, because people be posting shit online, and she had posted the picture she posted. She was smiling.
Mm-hmm. She was like, "Yeah, this was fun."
Hey man, that's something right there where I'd be like, Buddy Murphy, you better not get yourself out of line, my guy, because any woman that smiles while she's got a broken nose like that and she busted open bleeding and can barely breathe, yeah, you don't fuck up, dog. Yeah. That's all I gotta say. Don't fuck up.
Yeah. Have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up.
I was waiting for you to say that shit. No, man, yeah, you're right. That he used when he says it. Have a Coke and a smile. Shut the fuck up. It almost sounded like Richard Pryor a little bit.
Oh man. Also, shout out to Lash Legend. She's officially on the main roster, aligned with Nia Jax.
Yes, sir. And shut y'all stupid asses up talking about what they just fighting a couple weeks ago. So fucking what? Logan Paul got jumped by the Vision and then joined them 2 hours later.
If that.
I mean, why y'all ain't complaining about that shit?
Because of reasons.
Cause what the fuck?
Nah, man, we're not gonna act like that. Like it ain't a tale as old as time. Like hell, what's the Death Riders philosophy? If we bleed together, we ride together.
I mean, listen,
it's kind of crazy, but
jumped by him and then jumped in, and it just looked like a wrestling version of Blood In, Blood Out.
Yeah,
basically. So I'm cool with it. I mean, it's like we've seen far worse shit happen, and people don't question it. But for y'all to question this, it just makes me feel like there's more motive behind y'all comments and shit.
And didn't y'all shape y'all mouth to say, I'm tired of seeing Nia in the world title picture?
Listen, you wanted Lash on the main roster. You got tired of seeing Nia in the title picture, especially with Tiffany. You was ready for the Kabuki Warriors to do something.
There you go.
You got all three of your fucking questions answered, and you're still complaining. Some of y'all just ungrateful motherfuckers. God damn.
Matter of fact, some people need to have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up. Some people need to have a Popeye's biscuit. Some people need to have a Popeye's biscuit with no milk and just die. That's too dark. Let me just say, Popeye's biscuit, no milk, and just shut up.
I'm gonna say, I hope you have to eat 3 Popeye's biscuits within 6 bites, and drink no liquids for the next hour.
Or if you do drink liquids, it absorbs in the pie and in the biscuit, and it gets bigger.
Like I said,
Kind of like
no
like a Pokeball.
no
Like it
liquids for
absorbs
1
it,
hour.
and
So by the time that Popeye's biscuit finally hit, that last piece of that biscuit finally hit your stomach, and you fool around and drink some water trying to overcompensate, and that shit hit your belly and just swell up.
nah. I hope y'all every time y'all about to complain, y'all stomach start turning like a Batista Pyro entrance.
Really and truly, I'm gonna just speak my mind. I hope you get uncontrollable diarrhea while you stuck in the middle of traffic and you 45 minutes from the crib. That's what I hope happens to you. It's just stupid. The amount of stupidity sometimes that goes on the internet, it just makes me think like I wish certain people could just have like a blanket signal over them that hovers over them like a black cloud that prevents them from getting online, so that way they can't spout their stupidity to the rest of the world. That's what I hope happened to some of y'all.
You know what? I hope some of y'all get the boot to the face like Rudy Charles got from Drew McIntyre.
Hey, bro. Rudy took that shit like a champ, nigga. Rudy took that shit like a champ. Rudy was like, hey, listen, we gonna make this look good, dog. Hey, dog, we about to make this look good. I got you. And Drew was probably like, oh, shit, he's selling the shit out of it. Oh, did I really just kick him that hard?
Yeah.
Yeah, Drew, you kicked the shit out that man.
You kicked the shit out of him. And what made it even more funny, he clipped in the frame. He just literally, like, I'm looking down and I look up and I see, like, he literally just clipped. And I'm like, yo.
Crazy, bro.
And that's what I need a lot of wrestlers to do. Like, clipping in the frame makes this shit even more entertaining, because it's like you're literally not expecting it, especially if someone's not paying attention.
Yeah, man.
I was trying to peep NXT to see if they like announced anybody to do the from the NXT to do the, what you call it?
Do what?
The John Cena tournament, but no, I haven't seen any announcement.
I think the only one so far has been Javon. I think we may get one more, and I'm hoping it's Oba, and I'm hoping one other one is Joe Hendry.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. So you think the NXT is going to be the surprise people?
I think it's going to be at least one person from TNA, and I think maybe one more from NXT.
Gotcha. Oh, okay. Nah, because that's the only reason why I was like checking my phone. But nah, man, Drew went on a rampage and he got suspended.
No, the craziest part was when this man was talking about how I'm gonna feed my family. I was like, bro, you sound like Latrell Sprewell when he got offered that contract and was like, how am I supposed to feed my family? That's $7 million a year. Figure it the fuck out. What do you mean?
Like, they asked us to make numbers, you bum.
Yeah, like what are we talking about right now? Like, are you serious?
Don't piss me off, bro. Don't. Yeah. I wish I had $7 million a year.
And look, he need to have a Coke and a smile and shut the fuck up.
Or a McFlurry and a frown and get the fuck out of my face.
Exactly. Get you a double cheeseburger and a small fry. Shut your ass up. Get out of here.
Damn, that shit just pissed me off. Like, nigga, you how I'm gonna feed my family with how much money in the bank?
Like, bruh, come on, dog. Come on, dog. Like, what we really talking about? What we really talking about? That shit was one of the funniest things I've heard out of an athlete's mouth, bro. Like, how am I gonna feed my family, bro? Are you serious right now? Nah, but Drew is on one of those runs where I don't think people give him enough props for his character development for losing all of these big matches. I think people concentrate on him losing all of these big matches is like, what is it doing to his character? And like, he was a champion before. He was a WrestleMania main eventer. He won the Royal Rumble. He beat Brock Lesnar. Blah 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 blah. He needs to have his moment. Oh, bro, there's a certain thing where you have a guy or a girl, whoever, that has this lofty status, that loses it, that keeps trying to retain it and can never get it back, and it drives them crazy. There is something about that character arc and that storyline over the course of however long you play it out that is entertaining. And this is what we're seeing with Drew McIntyre. He wins some matches, he gets some title shots, whatever, loses the big match. He finally wins it the first time, and it was in front of no fucking body because of the pandemic.
Mm-hmm.
And then he dropped it, never saw it again. He kept getting close, kept having title matches, kept losing them.
Mm-hmm.
Finally, when he broke through and finally won it, he was too fucking arrogant and got himself taken out and taken advantage of by Money in the Bank cash-in.
Yep.
And ever since then, he's been right back on that same cycle of trying to get it back, and he keeps losing it. For one reason or another, more often than not, he's getting in his own fucking way.
Because he don't have a Coke and a smile, and he doesn't shut the fuck up.
Bingo.
Damn.
If he just followed Gresh's simple life advice, he'd be better off. But he don't. So he ain't. And y'all need to get over it. Like, stop fucking talking about it. Like, everybody can't win everything, and everybody doesn't deserve a title shot or deserve a run with the title. That whole deserve. You know, deserve, what people deserve is oftentimes in the eyes of the people who are judging it.
Mm-hmm.
And if you're not one of those people that's going to determine the direction of that person's life, course of their career, their salary, or what have you, then you don't get to say what they deserve. Because you feel a certain way about it as a fan, as an outsider. But that person may be happy as fuck doing what they're doing because they're getting well compensated for it. And they know that I can't win every match. I can't win every title match. I can't be a 37-time world champion. I can't have, a 4-year-long title reign. That's not for everybody. So sometimes you got to take the short end of the stick, big dog. You got to be willing to be okay with that shit.
Everybody has a hand to play in a position. So it's up to you to rock with it. And speaking of hands and me calling Road Dogg a fraud, Giulia is no longer the Women's United States Champion after 90 seconds.
Chelsea Verde.
Mm-hmm. On one hand, Chelsea should not have lost that title.
Thank you.
Because if you look at how they booked Zelina and Giulia, you could have just kept the title on Chelsea. On the other hand, we just gave praise to Stephanie Vaquer and how she's going up against a Hall of Famer and Nikki Bella and a legend, if depending on who you talk to, because some people call her a legend, some people don't. That's your prerogative, not mine. Mm-hmm. I don't give a fuck. And they came in at around the same time because it was like Giulia and then Stephanie.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell are they doing with Giulia?
Hey, bro. I don't know, dog. Like, I be wondering sometimes because I'm like, Giulia is a bad motherfucker. Like, Giulia she is legit. Like, she can really go in the ring. And she is like one of the queens of strong style. And like, y'all can't figure out how to use her on the main women's roster as a badass? Like, I don't understand. Like, y'all have her as this mythical, kind of mysterious, slightly character with this business manager and Kiana James now as a mouthpiece. And then you have her lose like this to Chelsea. This should have been like a 8, 9, 10-minute match back and forth. And then Chelsea did some slick shit to pull out a quick win. Mm-hmm. Not a freaking 2-minute roll up, put my feet on the ropes, ha ha ha, I got you. Like Giulia is not like a white meat baby face to be taken advantage of by this dastardly heel in that manner.
Mm-hmm.
It just doesn't make sense. Putting the belt back on Chelsea is one thing, but like having Giulia lose like that, that's something different. I really don't get what they're doing, and I don't know why they're doing it. I just hope it has some sort of payoff in the end for Giulia.
Right. Like,
Move
because
her on to the world title picture or something.
I've seen people say, like you said, I've seen some people say, hey, she should move on to the title picture. Mm-hmm. But I'm like, how do you take her serious unless they use this as a motivation to like for her to get pissed off and not complacent and just start taking people out? But then will you basically put your? But then they're gonna put themselves into another corner because it's like, will you feed her to Jade Cargill?
Exactly. And now you have, well, not just that, but you have almost like a redemption arc type of story that you have to go through with her, where she has to like beat up on some people first, win some feuds, and get some shit going first, and then you know what I'm saying, be involved there. But I don't know, bro. I just feel like sometimes, like, they make these decisions kind of hastily without a plan moving forward for either person, or they may have a plan for Chelsea and they just don't know what the fuck to do with Giulia. It just seems like sometimes these decisions are very hastily put together and thought out, or like they have a framework of an idea of what they want to do and they're not real sure, and so they're just gonna play it by ear moving forward. I don't know. It just doesn't seem like it was well thought out or planned or what have you.
Like, I'm not out here saying, oh, Giulia's buried, this, that, and third, but it's just like, I need to get y'all shit together before people stop giving a fuck.
Exactly. I don't think people have checked out on her. I just think that it's starting to get to a point where it's like, you keep going in this direction and people are going to start to check out, you know?
Oh, yeah. Because one thing about me, I'm not finna give up because I rock with Giulia. Like, I've seen a couple of her matches. I need to go up, watch a few more just to get that feel of Japan Giulia. And I enjoyed her brief run in NXT. Like, I'm not finna just sit here like, oh my God, it's the end of the world. Oh my God, there's this it's the point of no return. Because I've seen someone was like, oh, they should start from scratch with Giulia and send her back to NXT. And I'm like, all right, bro, relax. Relax. She's not Ridge Holland. She's not Ridge Holland out here. Relax.
Yeah, it is. I think sometimes people take it too far. But I really just think that, you know, a little reset maybe with Giulia, and not just a total character reset where they repackage her and re-debut her and all of that. No, I'm just saying, like, take her character in a different direction, starting with the following week on SmackDown. Like this coming Friday or whatever on SmackDown, like I need to see her taking a different direction. If she's not taking a different direction, she needs to take that title back off of Chelsea or something. Like they need to have a definitive direction for her, and it needs to make sense moving forward. Like that's how you get around a decision like this. Like you have a definitive sequence that you want to see her in from here forward, and you take her in that direction to try to elevate her or get even more out of her. But when you just make a decision like this and you don't really have a direction you want to take that character in, it makes that decision seem even worse the longer time goes on. So if they want to keep moving in this direction, fine, but it's going to really hurt Giulia's character.
Oh, yeah. Like you don't have her legit squash Zelina. Because not only you're doing damage to that title, but you're doing damage to her to have her lose pretty much in a similar fashion, but quicker.
Yep.
So, hey, get y'all shit together. And speaking of getting shit together, that bitch show is back.
Yes, sir.
Short, straight to the point. I'm that bitch.
I don't know why people expect her to come out and cut like these 4 or 5, 6 minute long promos, these long drawn out diatribes or whatever. Like, short, sweet, and to the point is how she should keep it because she's a big, bad, dominant woman. She don't have to say much. She just come in, whoop ass, and leave. There's nothing wrong with that. There's a place for everybody on the roster. Sometimes you need a big badass that don't be running their damn mouth. They just come out there, whip ass, and go home.
Yeah. It's like her busting her face open, or Nia busting her face open, reinvigorated her drive. And it's always Nia busting people's face open that be causing people to step to that next level.
Dog, I promise you, I just want to meet Nia Jax just for her to bust my face open because of what she did for everybody else's career. Maybe it'll do the same for mine. So Nia
Or she
Jax,
might give you CTE, whichever one come first.
She might give what?
Or she might give you CTE, whichever one come first.
I mean, hey, look, I seen what she's done for others. Lord, can she do the same for me? It's my prayer. I just want Nia to bust my face open, then for me to blow up and be a main eventer. Like, that would be great. If I could just be a main eventer in regular life, that would be dope as hell.
Nope.
Listen, like, you know how sometimes they'll have like those social media posts where they be like, all right, which contract would you take? Would you be in AEW with this contract, WWE with this contract, or would you be in the Indies with this contract or whatever? Bro, listen, give me the bottom shelf contract right now because compared to what some of these people making, like, I'll take a minimum main roster contract right now.
Yeah. It's more than what I'm making now, but I ain't taking no bumps.
Listen, I'll take, man, look, fuck it. I'll take a couple of bumps. I don't mind. I'm already broke down. Like, what else is going to do?
He said, ain't nowhere else but to go down.
My back going to hurt a little bit more. My knees going to hurt a little bit more. You know, my shoulders shit going to hurt a little bit more. It's already hurting. Fuck it.
Yeah, said, ain't nowhere else for me to go but down. So, like, shit, fuck it.
Like, listen.
Ball up top.
I'm already hurting. Well, I'm hurt a little bit more. Fuck it.
We'll get paid to hurt a little bit more. Go for it.
Hey, listen, you gonna triple my salary and I'm gonna be in a little more pain? Fuck it. Let's do it.
Ball up top. Let's go. And you speaking of Jade being dominant, her first match is BFAB.
Ooh.
So we did mention that last week. We was like, we asked like, hey, what's the state of the? Yeah, they about to have her run through BFAB and Meechin.
Hey, listen, like I told y'all in the group chat, I'm preparing everybody right now because when that match come on, I'm gonna have heart palpitations.
Yeah, this brother about to have heat strokes.
I already know. I'm gonna have heart palpitations. So I'm gonna have to like make sure I'm gonna come. Hopefully, I don't get no appointment. Because if I have to run an appointment while that match is on, I may have to like go outside and do my outside inspection and my notes and stuff, and just sit there in the car for like 10, 15 minutes. Nah, man, but for real, like I love both of those ladies simply because they were both viewed as why are they here?
Mm-hmm.
They're just wasting space, and they're not this, and they're not that, and they need to work on. Them two ladies have been putting in the work. Like BFAB, we actually see the posts on social media and stuff from the Dungeon 2.0, where she's not only putting in-ring work, but promo work as well. We see her getting more TV time and stuff, and they're figuring out what to do with her. And Jade, we already knew Jade was going to be a star just because she had that look. She just had to put everything else together. And she's seemingly been working on that because not only has her execution of her own moves have been good and better, but her selling has been better and timing is getting a little bit better too. She still has a little ways to go, but I mean, she's still working on it.
Mm-hmm.
But I can see the improvement over the years since both have debuted on TV. And that's what I give props to. I don't give props to, well, you're in this match with this person, so why aren't you on their level? Well, that person's career has been X amount of years longer than this person's has. They have X amount more wrestling experience. Judge that person on when they started their career to where they're at now, not who they're up against.
Yeah, people like that, I don't pay them. People like that, I don't pay them no mind because they can't even run the basic ropes without wanting to throw up.
Oh, brother.
Like the people who be judging people's ring ability, please run some ropes and then talk to me later.
Wait, not only run some ropes, but I need to see you take a couple of flat back bumps. And just let me know how you feel.
Just show it to me. Like you got to do that. Yeah, you got to do the basics on top of basics, on top of character work, on top of psychology. Have one solid match, and then get to me. Well, you got to be able to pull yourself up to the apron to get through the rope without tripping first.
Exactly. Mind you, these ladies are doing this on national TV every fucking week, just about.
Mm-hmm.
So they're at the beginning of their career, still green as grass, and they're out here, performing on a major level. And I just feel like the disrespect in the comments and stuff that I see and I hear is just wild to me, because I'm like, okay, number one, like you can't do that. So why the hell you think you criticize them? Number two, again, like I was saying before, my point is judge them from where they started their careers to where they're at now. You can't judge them by going against a 17-year veteran who spent
why
10 years.
Why is she stepping up against Becky? Like, why can't Becky get a match out of her?
Bro, this woman spent 10 years on the indies and another 5-6 years in WWE on top of that. Jay barely been wrestling 3-4 years. Like, come on, bro. Like, what are we really talking about?
Literally, when she debuted, that was her debut. Like her and Shaq versus Cody and Red Velvet. Mm-hmm. That was literally her first match ever on TV.
Like, I'm just saying, bro.
Y'all just be talking.
It takes a certain amount of muscle memory in order for a function or something to become like second nature to an athlete. Depending on what it is, I've heard anywhere between 1,000 upwards of 10 to 20,000 reps of something to become muscle memory and to be committed to such memory to where an athlete just reacts. Their body just reacts, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, y'all don't realize wrestlers are also athletes? Like, it's the same thing. The exact same thing. So you can't expect somebody to just up and perform a certain type of way just because they're on TV or because they're standing across the ring from somebody. Like, there's development that needs to take place. There's ebbs and flows and growth and whatnot. And you have to be cultivating that. And there's going to be some bumps along the road. Nobody's just going to take to it like a fish in water. That right. Rarely, if ever, happens.
That's the reason why I just accept the jokes, because I know for a fact that I'm going to be like, it's a nervousness, and also I don't love wrestling like that to where I want to put my body on the line. And that's why I be trying to tell people, I'm like, there's more to it than just, oh yeah, I'm getting jacked in the gym and I'm doing this, that. I'm like, you could be the most jacked motherfucker in the world and be uncoordinated, the most uncoordinated person in the world. Goldberg. That motherfucker was uncoordinated like a motherfucker. And that's just from me watching. And I'm like, yo, this dude is reckless.
I wouldn't even say uncoordinated. I would just say he was more reckless to me than uncoordinated. Yeah. Like, cause you don't move like that in the ring when you're careful. Mm-hmm. Cause you want to take care of not only yourself, but the person you're in the ring with. So I don't know, bro. It's just Gresh lying to y'all though, man. Gresh gonna make his in-ring debut. I got
you want some more TNA history? Okay, I'll make my debut, but I'm gonna be the Pac-Man Jones of a tag team division. That man just came in R-Truth, Ron Killings, and TNA did all the work, and then Pac-Man literally tagged in and took the pin.
Hey, bro.
Because he was not taking any bumps. So I would be the Pac-Man Jones of professional wrestling. Like, everybody doing the work, and I'm just going to come in and take all the glory.
Hey, bro. Greg's gonna come off the top rope and hit a shooting star press and get the pin, and then he out of there. I'm already letting y'all know.
Mm-hmm.
He been working on his submissions too. Like, I seen him work on his ground game. Like, he ready. He really could be in the octagon, but he really that means he have to take actual hits.
Yeah.
He already don't want to take bumps. So, you know what I'm saying? That's why he gonna stick with the pro wrestling.
Man.
Telling y'all, watch what I say.
This nigga. But we talked about the War Games build up. That's the 1 week. Well, that's the 22nd. So that's literally
29th.
Was it 29th?
29th,
Okay,
yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah,
it's 2
Saturday,
weeks.
29th.
It's 2 weeks from Saturday. Full Gear is 1 week from Saturday. But
that's
before
the
we
one that's 22nd.
But before we get to Full Gear, we have Blood and Guts tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
And
That is tomorrow, bro. It crept up on me like it came out of nowhere and like snuck me.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was, you know what? This whole time I'm thinking this was gonna be on the 22nd. And I totally forgot about Full Gear. Bro, this is insane. AEW be doing some crazy shit sometimes.
Yeah. So for seeing this is a 2-hour show. They're only going to have 3 matches. The women's Blood and Guts, a Falls Count Anywhere match between Powerhouse Hobbs and Hangman Adam Page, or as Hangman, as JR would say, Hangman Adam Page, and then we have the 2 Blood and Guts matches.
Yep, that's pretty much gonna be it.
I didn't really get a chance to catch any of the Advantage matches. Did you catch any of them?
No, I didn't, and I couldn't. I haven't even got a chance to go back and watch them yet.
I wonder who has the advantage, because they
sure
did a couple of matches last week, and then they had the what you call it. Then they had the I think they had a couple of matches on Collision.
Yeah, I think.
I'm trying to figure out who has the advantage. Like, so, if y'all know in the chat, let me know. But I'm trying to figure out who has the advantage. Oh, scratch that. The animosity between people is doing it. Oh, I see the recap. Jamie Hayter won 1 match on Collision. She beat Sky Blue because, of course, she did. So yeah, it's looking like the babyfaces had the advantage, and that's one thing I don't like is when the babyfaces had the advantage over the heels.
Yeah, that shit don't make no sense to me, bro. Like, I hate when they do that, because like, and you put the babyfaces at an advantage. What does that do for the that puts the heels so far behind in the psychology of the match itself that they have to try to overcome it some kind of way. So how do the heels overcome that? They're gonna have to do some drastic shit to one of the baby faces early on in the match. But then how does that play out psychologically for the rest of the match? You know, it's like it's a lot of little idiosyncrasies about stuff like that that just makes more sense if you just go about it the traditional quote unquote way or the best way possible to formulate a match. Is when you try to get cute with shit, is when you start messing stuff up. And in matches like these, the baby faces should hardly ever have the advantage.
I wholeheartedly agree.
The only time you give the baby faces an advantage is if you have like some sort of like Big Show, Andre the Giant, Undertaker type of heel that's gonna come in and then even shit out, basically. but then that person has to be in the match long enough to even it out for the rest of it. It's just too much. I'm sorry. I just don't like it when babyfaces have the advantage in these matches.
Oh no, I say that all the time because I think they did that with the women's war games in WWE at one point, and I was like,
I think it was that one in NXT, right?
yeah, I was like, yo, this is kind of dumb.
Yeah.
That's all. I just said that with a straight face. I'm like, yeah, this is kind of dumb because I'm not feeling sympathetic. I'm like, oh, they're going to win.
Bro, it's so, I'll just be like, oh my gosh, why are we doing this, guys? Why?
And the only way I would see them make sense if someone is taken out briefly from the babyface side.
And I need to see you like stretch it off or open the cage up, tend to them medically ringside or something like that, like an extended period of time.
Yeah. So we have the men's blood and gut match, Death Riders versus Darby, Mark Briscoe, Orange Cassidy, Roderick Strong, and Kyle O'Reilly. Whoever opens the show, the opposite cage match obviously will close the show. I have a feeling this is going to be a legit bloodbath this entire show.
Yeah, I got
Who
the Death
dies?
Riders. I got the Death Riders winning this shit.
Yeah, somebody on the babyface side going to die. Definitely Darby. I don't even know why I said somebody. Darby.
Exactly.
Darby is going to die. So,
yep.
Yeah. But I feel like the one that's going to probably keep my eyes glued. We talked about the women keeping us engaged. The women's blood and guts match. Well wishes to Queen Aminata. She's on her way to she's injured right now, so she had to be replaced by Mina. So we have Mercedes, Megan Bain, Marina Shafir, and Triangle of Madness on one side versus Chris Stat, Tony Storm, Willow Nightingale, Mina Shirakawa, Jamie Hayter, and Harley Cameron.
Hey, I put it to you like this. I could see Harley getting some color because she about that action. Tony Storm about that action. Willow can be about that action. On the other side, Tekla crazy ass about that action. Marina, she need to be about that action. I don't know. I be looking at these women's matches like, okay, who gonna go there? Who gonna go there and get busted open? Like who gonna either blade or get busted open the hard way and gonna like take this match to another level? That's what I always look at when I look at these type of matches because you can't call a match blood and guts. And
I need somebody's guts to come out.
I really need like I don't want their guts to come out.
Then the name it defeats purpose. Just call it AEW Blood.
Bloodbath
at this point because I need the title to mean something. I see blood all the time in AEW. I need to see somebody's guts.
Bruh, you tripping. You trip. I get where you're coming from, but you tripping.
So fire is too much. But I can't see no guts.
Now look, we could get a little fire and could get a little burn on the face or something like that. You know what I'm saying? But like guts, come on, dog. Like,
yeah, I want to see somebody's intestines just drip out. But like,
come on, dog. The closest we got to that was Kenny coughing up blood like a couple months ago. Like
close enough.
That's the closest we're gonna get to that.
He should have. If he wasn't gonna actually cough up his guts, he should have. They should have stuffed him with some some potatoes, a little potato bits, and just start spitting it out.
Oh, look at it! Come on, dog!
And just start spitting it out like, hey, it look like guts.
You Sopranos, you go too far.
Hey, yo, no, we're not doing that.
Whoa, wait a minute. Now listen. You know what? I'm gonna behave. Nope, I'm not going there. I'm not falling for it. Ray trying to see. He trying to get me to nope. I'm not falling for it. I will not be tempted. Cause you know what? I'm not even gonna say that because see that the devil is trying to tempt me, and I will resist.
But I do need to see somebody's guts. Like it defeats the purpose of the name. Like I want violence. But you know what? I'm gonna have a Coke and a smile, and I'm gonna shut the fuck up about it. We're gonna watch tomorrow. We're gonna do Blood and Guts. Yes, tomorrow's gonna be a bloodbath, literally. And then we got Full Gear next week. For the predictions for Full Gear next week.
Yeah, they be killing me when they do these back-to-back specials like this, or special TV special in the pay-per-view or whatever. Because it's like, what's the significance of one if you got something else coming right after it?
That's the whole thing of AEW. It's just vibes.
It's like, can we get some, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm being nitpicky. I don't know. But like, I hate when WWE does it too. Like, we got Saturday night's main event on the 1st. And we got blah, blah, blah on the 15th.
When they went Saturday night's main event to Evolution.
Like, bro, what are we doing? Why we got all this shit like happening right back to back and on top of each other? Like,
in my case, it was all in Saturday night's main event and then Evolution.
Yeah, bro. I was like, you know what? Y'all doing too damn much.
And I almost went to Evolution, but I was tired.
Hey man, if you would have went out, you already got props because you tried to tackle at least 2 out of the 3.
Yeah,
that was impressive in and of itself. But nah, man, I think that sometimes like the specials and the pay-per-views kind of lose a little bit of steam and meaning when you stacking them on each other like that. And the crazy part about it was that weekend Evolution was almost seen as like the back burner show and like turned out to be the better of the 3.
Mm-hmm.
Like it was just like, oh, wait a minute. Like,
because they had something to prove.
Yeah, it was a badass show. Like, you know what I'm saying? This was the afterthought, and it came out swinging, and it kept swinging the whole time. So it was like, hey, this was one of the best pay-per-views of the year. Like, but I just don't like when they try to stack them on top of each other like that. To me, it just doesn't make sense. It doesn't give your promotion time to breathe in between specials or pay-per-views. And when they compete with each other like that, it's cool for us as fans, but it's also annoying as fuck because we trying to like enjoy each show if we're going to watch each show.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it has its advantages, but it also has its disadvantages. And just depending on the card, what you may have going on that week or weekend or whatever, and some other extenuating factors will depend on if you enjoyed that whole rivalry and how they compete with each other and try to block each other out or whatever. But just know that there's going to be some people that's going to tune out because it's going to feel like it's an overload to their sensory organs. So,
yeah. Speaking of overload and stacking shit, Tony Khan, we don't need another damn title.
Bro, you need to fucking relax with that shit.
The first ever national champion. Oh, you mean the title that was the purpose of the international and what other title?
The Continental.
The Continental was more of the Continental Classic. But the international title, I thought that was...
I can't keep up. Shit. I thought that was the name of the damn title.
No, the Continental title was basically for the Continental Classic. I give them that. I'm like, okay, it's a title belt for a tournament for their version of the G1. Okay.
And then they had an international title.
Then they had the All Atlantic. And then they rebranded to international. And they unified those 2 titles. And now they have the national championship.
Bro, I can't keep up with this shit.
Tony, listen.
Like, you need to fucking relax, bro. Like, I think you But sometimes I think Tony let his ADD take over decision making and be like, bruh, like I need you to take your whatever your ADD medication is. I need to make sure you stay on it consistently.
Yep.
It seems like when you get off of it, you just start spouting off random crazy shit. And I just be like, Tony, what the hell are you doing now?
When I saw that announcement, I literally was like, wait, another, you know what? Y'all got it. I'm tired of repeating myself because I say this every goddamn time. Another title is not needed. I promise.
No, it's not.
Because you have the world title, TNT title, TBS title, women's tag team titles, the unified titles, which is 2 titles by itself. The Owen titles, even though they're not titles, but they're you have belts commission for them.
Yeah.
You have all those titles in ROH that crosses over. And then you have other promotions that you're partnering with crossing over with other titles. And you have fucking Excalibur spewing information that I can get on Wikipedia because I'm pretty sure he Googles as well. So
He'll probably be having that shit right in front of him.
Right in front of him. He's on Wikipedia.com right now. Right now. While he's talking. And it just be sounding like bruh, relax.
Yeah, I need y'all to all take a chill pill. Fucking relax.
Because I'm not even finna get angry anymore. I'm just gonna just be like, yeah, y'all got it. Because when I say yeah, I got it, I stop caring. My y'all got it is like my hands going. I'm like, yeah, I got it.
Bruh, when every segment has a champion in it, that's when it's like, okay, you know what? What are we really doing?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Takeshita is the IWGP Heavyweight Champion, so it's like another title for another promotion.
Again, that's when you was talking about cross promotion, bruh. It's a lot. And I saw a graphic where it says, "Well, WWE has more." Yeah, but you had to go to NXT Evolve and everything else to add them up to have more titles. Them AEW titles,
they're all on one show.
mm-hmm.
Or 2 shows if you watch Collision. I don't watch Collision. I don't watch Ring of Honor.
I'm just saying.
It's giving NWA from the early 2000s. They had a title for everything.
Because I think back then that was when NWA was trying to really establish themselves as like, we're the second brand. We're the second brand. We're the second biggest wrestling promotion. And they were trying to go for a combination of nostalgia freaks, where they had all the Southern U.S. tag titles and all that kind of shit. And then there was a blend of the new school where it's like, okay, well, we got all this new stuff going on, so we need to have a cruiserweight title, and we need to have a this and that,
a cruiserweight title, a light heavyweight title,
a hardcore
title, or North American light heavyweight title, a South Asian light heavyweight title,
bruh.
NWA women's tag team titles,
the European
NWA international tag team titles,
Intercontinental Concord champion title,
international intercontinental champion, United Nations champion, Hell Hydra champion.
Hey, the Western Pacific / Indian Ocean champion.
NWA had no TV, no nothing, and Jada Cyber champion, and their sites never showed the matches. Nonsensical. Yeah, how the hell you have a TV champion and no TV deal? That is crazy.
How you have a cyber champion and your online presence is shit?
How you have a cyber champion and your show is hidden behind an app? Like,
bruh, you the cyber champion. You the champion of all 37 views.
I don't even know who the fuck is in the current NWA. That's what's crazy.
To say, bro, Booker T got more people that go to ROH shows than what y'all had streaming online. Like, come on, dog. Like, give it up. Give it up. I'm sorry, ROW. My bad.
Yeah, ROW.
Reality of Wrestling. But yeah, man, like I don't know, bro. Like all them fucking titles ain't even called for. Like let's parse some of that down. Like we don't need to have a title or a fucking trophy or this or that. Every TV show, every other like Dynamite doesn't need to be a TV special.
No.
Like when WCW or NWA was doing Clash of Champions and they were doing those free specials, that was like it was almost like a free pay-per-view, you know? And so that was a different type of time and a different type of vibe. But when you just randomly pop up with winter is coming, or this is blood and guts, and this is this, and this is that, it's like you cheapen those TV specials. And if you're gonna do a TV special, it needs to be at least 3 hours. Don't make it a regular 2-hour show. Make it at least 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah.
Make something different about the show than just having the regular 2-hour show and just changing the name of it because you're gonna highlight some different matches. Like that don't make sense. I mean, I'm still gonna watch.
Yeah, we still gonna watch. We just give me y'all solid critique. That's
it's just it just some things make sense and some things doesn't. And that's one of the things that I don't get about it. I'm still gonna enjoy it and watch it. I just don't get why do we have to have like a special for it and a name, and why are we having this type of match on free TV instead of on a pay-per-view? But hey,
we're gonna watch it regardless. And last bit before we hit the song of the week and get up out of here, PWI Women's 250 just dropped today.
Mm-hmm.
And AEW's Mercedes Moné and Toni Storm are on the cover. Mercedes Moné is number 1 and Toni Storm is number 2. And I believe they released the top 10. I believe I have it somewhere. It is.
I know I've seen, shout out to the homie Alexis Littlefoot. She made the list at 248 this year.
Oh, that's what's up. Shout out to her.
Yeah, she showed us she made the list at 248 this year. So shout out to her. Like I said earlier when I first found out about it, I have absolutely no problem with them being 1 and 2. And even if they decided to flip flop them, I still wouldn't have a problem with it.
Because Maya World is 84.
Oh yeah, that's right. Maya is not only is she 84, 86, whatever on the list.
Yeah.
This is her first time being ranked. So for her first time to be ranked and to be ranked that high on this list, shout out to her. I forgot about that. You're right. You sure right. I did see that tweet earlier. I even retweeted and replied to it and everything. Yeah, shout out to Maya World.
I think she said year 1 she was 245. So this is her third year being ranked.
Oh, okay. I must have misunderstood it then. My bad.
This is her first year being in the top 100.
Oh, okay. Maybe that's what it was then. I misunderstood. But yeah, shout out to her though, because she has had a really good fucking year this past year.
Oh yeah, and shout out to her for stepping in with that Nixon Newell and old girl situation on Collision.
Exactly. Like,
I'm not finna talk too heavy on it. We can say that for Thursday, but that whole situation was just avoidable and stupid. Pretty much.
I mean, there's always a better way to handle things, and when you get in situations like that and you don't handle it right, it's always going to be looked upon like, well, you could have done this or you could have done that differently. And so when people choose not to do different and they choose to be stupid or whatever, it's like, all right, bet. You get what you get and you can't say shit.
Literally. That's like, I'm like, yeah, I got it. That's how I was. I'm like, yeah, I got that. It's okay. But the top 10 is definitely Mercedes and Toni is 1 and 2, and I believe I'm trying to find that list. Oh, okay, here it is. The top 10 wrestlers: Mercedes number 1, Toni number 2, Saya, I believe that's her name, Saya Kamatani.
Oh, is she in Stardom? Or is she in
I don't know where she's in, but she's a part of Hate.
Fuck, I think she's in I can't remember the other one. It's Stardom and another one that's
is it Marigold?
Marigold, that's the other one. I think it may be one of those then.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah,
Because I've
she's
heard, I've heard or seen a couple people talk about her before.
Gotcha. Okay. I'm not. He said, "Sound it out, girl." Hey, I tried. If I got it wrong, fuck it. Like, hey, you know me.
Okay, see, Sierra, I thought I was right. She is in Stardom. Okay, I had it right the first time then.
Hey man, sometimes I'll be I have to sound it out because hey, listen, English is barely my first language, so you gotta give me grace. And y'all want me to learn other languages too? Okay. Like,
if I'm not mistaken, Sierra is the one who told me about her because she wrote a couple of things this past few months since she's popped her head out of retirement, sort of, kind of. But yeah, she's the one who normally, like, when I have questions about, especially Japanese women's wrestling, the Joshis and stuff, like she be on point with that shit. Like I can go to her and be like, "Hey, listen, what about da 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 da?" She'd be like, "Yeah, da 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 da." Okay, cool, appreciate it.
Tiffany Stratton is number 4. Stephanie Vaquer is number 5. Io Sky is number 6. Athena is number 7. Sari is number 8. Mm-hmm. Naomi is number 9, and Rhea Ripley is number 10.
Only thing I had a problem with was they had Stephanie Vaquer ranked ahead of somebody else that was right after her, and I ain't think
Io.
Yeah, Io, a bad motherfucker, bro. I wouldn't have been mad if Io was third behind Mercedes and Tony.
Yeah,
straight the fuck up. Like Io, a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
And if you say anything less about Io Sky, you're lying to yourself and you stupid as fuck. Oh no, the top 10 does make sense, Sierra. You full right. I just had an issue with Stephanie being ranked higher than Io. That was it. That was the only thing I had a quip, qualm, or complaint, whatever about. It was just that one thing. That's it.
Listen, I don't have a problem with nothing. I hope y'all have fun making that list. I hope y'all have fun continue to make these niggas mad about certain lists. Because I love fucking chaos. Because y'all are fucking idiots. Because it's a fucking list.
Bruh. I haven't even looked at a lot of the stuff yet because I've been busy all fucking day.
Oh, me too. I glanced and I was like, oh, y'all mad?
Oh, man. They mad? They mad? Or they just mad?
Oh, it makes sense. Because you look at the criteria, it's not solely based off of skills.
Oh, you know what? You're right, Sierra. You're right. You are right. Because that's one thing I do applaud PWI and BRP. When BRP does their top 50, they also put out a criteria for it. PWI does the same thing. They put out a criteria for it. Oh, they bitching about how you mad about the cover and that's the top 2 on the fucking list.
Y'all just be mad. Y'all haters gonna be mad. Balls gonna be ball. Their evaluation period is October 1st to September 30th. The criteria is in-ring achievement, influence, which is visibility and prestige within the promotion and or the industry, technical ability, variety of moves, quality of matches, and in-ring storytelling, competition, success against the most varied and highest quality opponents, and activity. Minimum 10 singles matches that are non-tag or barring this, such as 6. That's I'm pretty sure that's the reason why Rhea Ripley was ranked so low, because she barely wrestled.
Yeah, probably so. I mean, I can kind of get why Rhea was a little bit lower, but it was, and I know Ray said she beat Io to be. That don't mean shit. Goddamn, you can have anybody beat anybody. I mean, are you gonna say Jade had a better year than Tiffany because Jade beat Tiffany for the title?
Oh, she didn't hit the criteria. She didn't win during the
No. But I'm just saying, like, would you say that for next year?
Maybe. As of now, if you go based off of recency bias, yes.
I'll put it to you like this: would you say that for January to right now of this year that Jade had a better? Exactly.
Oh no.
So that don't mean shit.
And that's what I'm saying. You also got to take into account recency bias. Like a lot of people be going based off of recency bias. Like, oh, this person was better 2 weeks ago as opposed to this, and I'm like, well, if y'all knew how to read,
Exactly.
If y'all knew how to read past kindergarten level, then y'all would understand that there's
if
more
you
to.
could,
No,
if you
we're not
color inside
targeting
the
you.
fucking lines.
We're not targeting you, Ray. We're just saying, like, we're just generally stating, like, hey,
Yeah, because it's people that do that in general a lot, like every single day. So it was just you when you said that it just brought that to the front of mind. Like people do have that recency bias and they take that shit to heart.
oh yeah,
And it's
but
like,
that
okay, and
that criteria has thankfully been revised from what it was 10 years ago. It was horrible. I was cussing them out every year.
oh, see, because no, listen, that was back in like that diva era type of shit.
Oh yeah.
See, so back then it was like you couldn't get an emphasis on actual women wrestlers because of that diva emphasis that WWE agenda was pushing. So it's like you got to fight through some of those tropes and stereotypes and whatnot. But I mean, thank God that the industry as a whole has gotten past all that. It's still some of that shit out there, but for the most part, the industry has gotten past that.
True. So, hey man, at the end of the day, shout out to everybody who's ranked. Love that for y'all. Have fun bragging, have fun pissing these people off who don't understand. Like I be seeing these wars with stands and all that shit, and I'll be like, bro, I'm just trying to figure out what the fuck I want for dinner.
Bruh, listen. I'd be like, look, I'm gonna cook something different this weekend, whatever. It should be having me flummoxed. I'm not even gonna lie. That's why I had to use a word like that, because that's the level that I be at. When I be like, damn, what am I gonna cook? I really feel like eating this, but I feel like eating this. Like this past weekend, instead of making a fish plate dinner, I made a chicken plate dinner. So I had fried some chicken strips, made potato salad, macaroni and cheese, and peas. Shit was
Yeah.
fire.
I got salmon in the fridge. I'm gonna make some salmon tomorrow.
I fried damn near 5 pounds of chicken strips.
I got that too.
And I'm about to go put a couple more in the air fryer, spray a little olive oil on them. Yes,
Hit
sir.
that bullshit.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. But yeah, man, I think that's all I got for the wrestles this week. Hopefully you guys enjoy what you enjoy and turn it off if it makes you miserable. But before we get up out of here, song of the week, what you got?
Oh shit. I forgot mine, man.
It's okay.
Dang it. Hold up. Hold up, because I was just listening to one.
But while you think of that, I got Just How You Are by Leon Thomas, his new EP that he dropped a couple weeks ago. You should definitely check that out. Between that song and my Muse, those are two bangers right there.
For sure. I'm gonna say the remix with Chris Brown and Usher. I can't remember the name of the song. I just remember the homie Marty wrote on it, and I'm trying to find it because I know he had sent me something, or somebody sent me some. Anyway, the remix of Chris Brown's song with Usher on it. I need to find it.
Chris Brown and Usher? Is it recent?
Yeah. Hold up. I'm about to find it right now. It depends.
It depends. Yeah, okay.
It depends.
Oh, he wrote on that?
Yeah, because the remix has Usher on it with Bryson Tiller. Yeah, that's who it was. Okay, I had to look it up, and I was like, wait a minute. I know this damn song. Like I just had it in my head because I was just listening to it the other day. But yeah, that one.
Oh nah. That it's funny, like that a lot of his songs that he be writing, it be in my playlist already. Like he wrote a couple songs for Teddy Swims.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, I was like, oh, you wrote that? He was like, yeah, I wrote a couple on I've Done Everything But Go to Therapy Part 2. I was like, oh, bet. I'm pretty sure I've listened to like all of those, that entire album. Like a multitude of times to the point where it's across all my playlists because I have Spotify set up to where they curate me playlists.
Mm-hmm.
Like I think they curate me up to 6 playlists, and every last one of them have Teddy Swims in it.
Bro,
If it ain't gospel, it's Steady Swims.
Do you have Marty's playlist?
Yeah.
On Spotify? Oh, okay, cool. I because I was about to say I thought you did, but if you didn't, I was about to send it to you.
No, that's how I began a lot of artists that I had no clue existed.
Bruh, I get introduced a lot of new music. I don't even like. I extremely rarely listen to the radio anymore. It's either through y'all, like my friends and stuff, or my kids maybe, or through like watching TV or and the song may come on. I'll be like, "What's that? Who's that?" That's how I get introduced to new music.
Oh,
I don't actually seek it out or anything like that. I wait for people to like put me on the music, basically, because to me, if you vibe to it and you get a certain feeling out of it, I may not get the same vibe or feeling, but I may at least listen to it to see what you like about it. You know what I'm saying? To try to introduce myself to new music and concepts and stuff. So that's just been my approach like the last, I don't know how many years. And it's been working out for me because like I can concentrate on what I want to concentrate on. I don't feel as obligated to try to listen to and consume all this new music like I used to.
That's what's up, man. And last bit, Obafemi? Nigga, Obafemi popped up at the end of NXT. So I'm guessing he's still down.
I gotta go back and watch it because I stayed away from it today because it was some college basketball on that I wanted to try to peep out. And I had been keeping my eye on that. And I think my daughter was in the room watching. She was watching the Celtics and the Sixers.
Oh, that's yeah. I just saw that. I just saw that game. Yeah, they lost by 2 points. The Celtics.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
I keep tabs on the Celtics because I was a 06 to 08 Celtics fan, and I just keep tabs on them.
Yeah,
I tolerate the Hawks. I really don't give a fuck about them, but I tolerate them because they're in my city. I tolerate them. I tolerate.
Hey, bro, I don't let the Pelicans disturb my peace like the Saints be doing. But
I don't let them disturb I don't let any team disturb the peace like the Dolphins.
No, the Rockets be pissing me off sometimes. I'd be ready to slap the shit out of them, and then sometimes I just like, all right, whatever, bro.
Hey man, but that's how I am.
It be what it be.
It be what it be, and hopefully you guys enjoy what we brought to you because this episode be what it be, and that is our show, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of the Gresham Leagues Podcast, episode 141. Hopefully you guys stay locked in as we wind down the year, as they say in the country, but we're really saying winding down the year. Had the code switch on y'all, but make sure you guys subscribe to the pod, scan that QR code, www.greshamleagues.com. for new episodes, new audio, wherever you listen to your audio. Hey, subscribe to the podcast so you can run them numbers up. And make sure you guys tap into Susio Sports tomorrow. Mm-hmm. Yep, tomorrow when he get home. I don't even say a time anymore. When he get home.
Yeah, whenever I get home.
That's when he get home. When he get home and go live, that's when if you see a retweet from me, then it means he's live.
Exactly.
So that's how we're gonna do. Like we don't even try to say, hey, this time. When he get home,
whenever I get home, dog,
tap in.
Look for the alert. Like if you sign up, hit the alerts and shit, and you'll be notified whenever we go live. That's how it's been lately.
Yes, sir. As we wind down, we are actually in the early stages of finalizing our end of the year awards for this year. Our third. So like y'all talking about listening on stuff. We got awards to give out where we just have fun at the end of the year. That'll be our season finale before we know new episodes for the rest of 2025, and we'll see y'all in the new year after that. So I think we have like maybe 3 more episodes.
I'm gonna wear one of my tuxedo t-shirts.
Hey man, I'm gonna pull out one of these tuxedos. So I'm gonna find me a tuxedo. But yeah, we got like maybe 3 more episodes until we up out of here.
It's like I'm formal, but I'm here to party.
Oh yeah. And I might and one of these days I might wear pants because I'm wearing shorts.
Yeah, I got on shorts right now too.
That's what I'm saying. I'm lying because like, hey man, I'm trying to be comfortable while we doing these shows. But yeah, make sure you guys
I said tuxedo t-shirt.
tuxedo t-shirt. Exactly. Make sure you guys tap in at @the_Jermaine on all his social media platforms. Make sure you follow me at @isgresh, AOisgresh everywhere else. Make sure you guys tap into the Public Enemies podcast this Thursday. I was exhausted last week. I was supposed to be there on Thursday, but 15-hour days back to back just caught up to me, and I was like, yeah, I gotta go to sleep. But hey, I will be there this week. But with that being said,
last week.
Yeah, that's what happened. I was exhausted. I hit them. I was like, hey, bro, yeah, I gotta go. I can't do it. I can't physically sit up. Like, I'm tired. But yeah, make sure you guys stay tapped in, stay tuned in, stay dangerous, as Graham likes to say, and make sure you guys stay safe out here in these streets, as I like to say. But remember to always eat, sleep, flex, and repeat. We out, y'all. Be crazy.
You're sitting on the couch, you're watching TV, and your life is passing you by. You keep procrastinating over and over. Well, maybe I'll go to school next year, or maybe next semester. No, do it right now. They'll work with you after work, or you can go before work. You can do whatever you need to do to graduate. Go talk to somebody right now. They out to help you. You spend all day on the phone anyhow. Why don't you make a phone call that's gonna help you in your future? All you gotta do is pick up the phone and make the call. Why are you making it complicated? It's easy.